Alright, so I just got these in the mail. This is the Gundam Superior Define blind box figures. This is similar in concept to what they do with the Gundam Artifact figures, which are like really, really tiny, uncolored models that are in very static poses that you can sort of just set up and build, or you can paint them yourself. And they're pretty cool, sort of in scale with like what they're doing with Gundam Assemble. Sort of it predates all of that, but it was just a really cool small scale way to have Gundams. This is another similar style to that. This is the first volume of them. I'm sure that they'll do more, but they're sort of more SD style, and the figures are like larger and more exaggerated. So they're probably going to be easier to paint, and it is a pretty cool lineup of figures. So basically this is what we've got here. A full box comes with 10, so I assume it's 2 of every design. So this is what we're dealing with. They are blind boxes, so you just sort of have to, if you're just buying them out in the wild, you just kind of sort of have to hope. And on the side of the box you can see which ones we get in the box. So the Wing Gundam Zero Endless Waltz, Musha Gundam Z Gundam Kyurinji SP, I think it's this one up here, the Burning Gundam, the Gundam Woundwort, and the Hygog. So those will be pretty cool. I'll set them up and build them, and hopefully they look great. Alright, so just quickly opening one up, this is roughly what it looks like. So you've got a runner of parts and some instructions. It looks like the first one that I pulled is the Wing Gundam, just basing it off those parts, but I'll build them all up and we'll have a better look at them later. Okay, so here are all 5 of the Gundam Superior Define minifigures set up. They do not come with instructions. There is a QR code on the box that sends you to a link that has the instructions for all 5 of them. They're not super complicated. You can sort of like roughly figure out how things go together, but the instructions are very highly recommended. And they look pretty good. I do like that they are a decent size. They do hold together pretty well as well without glue. I do still recommend glue, especially for the Musha Gundam. It has some very fragile parts. Wing does as well, but like God Gundam held together pretty well as the Woundwort. The Hygog probably needs it in the fingers, but otherwise those are pretty alright all put together. Here is also a Gundam Artifact figure for scale, so you can see they're just about the same in terms of like the plasticky look, but the proportions are way different and the sizing is way different.